What is going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. Today we're back on No Man's Sky, and to anyone new to the channel, I just want to say welcome to the chaos. So far over here, this video is mainly going to be for new Switch users just trying to look at making money real quick. So you're not going to have much when you first log into the game. There's going to be a couple things that you are going to need. You are going to need a portable refiner. You're actually going to need two portable refiners, and you're going to need at least one item of something you want to duplicate. I will say cobalt is going to be your best bet. This is the best place to find it inside of any type of cave or like just land, natural land opening. You should see pillars like this, and as you can see, that one has cobalt and ionized cobalt. Some of these have some other things in them, I think. I could have swore I've seen something else here. Maybe I was looking at a different one or something. I don't know. Anyway, so if you can find regular cobalt, that's fine. Ionized cobalt's going to be a little more the way to go, just because it is going to be worth more. I'm not going to mess with that. So if you have regular cobalt, you can use that. You can also turn regular cobalt into ionized cobalt, but ionized cobalt is going to be more expensive, which would probably be the best thing to do. If you can get some cobalt, then just refine it into ionized cobalt. And then you would just need your two portable refiners. So let's get over to my testing area real quick. Give me a second while I run up this hill. Alright, so here's my little testing area. So first things first, you're going to place down your first portable refiner. You're going to come up to it and you're going to hold square. This is all PS5 controls, so whatever button is showing on the screen for you instead of square. For those Switch users, that's what it's going to be. Just like when I say R3 to pick up, it's whatever it says it is to pick up for you. But anyway, for PS4, PS5 users, you're going to be holding square to open it up. You'll come over here to the input. You will find whatever item it is you want to duplicate. Like I said, for you guys, more than likely, if you're new to the game, you're going to be looking for the cobalt. We're going to be using ionized cobalt. I think I have 20 somewhere on this character. Oh, let's see. Do I still have my 20? I do. It's right there. Okay, so I must have just scrolled over it too fast. Give me a second here. No, that's dihydrogen. There it is, ionized cobalt. So ionized cobalt, like I said, I only have 20. It's worth 3,240 for 20. So what we're going to do is we're going to place it in there. We're going to pull out our second portable refiner. If you're having issues placing it down, you want to hit down on the D-pad to toggle the free placement. It will let you place it inside of it after toggling that. The way I like to line these up is if you look at the bar there at the bottom, I'll place it a little ways inside of that bar, but kind of behind it. Place that down right on top. What that does is that right there duplicates the item that's inside of the portable refiner. So now, like I was saying with the R3 button, whatever it is for you, I'm going to be placing that R3 button to break that first refiner, and it's going to, sorry, it's going to pick it up and it's going to place it back in my inventory. You'll see on the right side everything that it is giving me. It'll show like 0 carbon, which is for the fuel, but there's no fuel in there, so it will say 0. It'll show the 20 ionized cobalt, and then it'll show the portable refiner. So there's your cobalt. There's your portable refiner. That is in your inventory now. So if you take a look, you can see your portable refiner here, and you can see we have back our 20 ionized cobalt. Now in here, in this portable refiner, if we open it up, we have an additional 20. So we hit X on that, or whatever it is for you guys to quick transfer. So we'll hit X, and then for us, hitting triangle, as you can see right here, will automatically place in our exosuit. So we're going to hit triangle there. So that places it in our suit. You can leave this portable refiner here, or you can just break them both. It doesn't matter. But if you're looking to duplicate more, you'll want to leave that one there. And then you can take a look in here. As you can see, now we have 40, and that's already 6,480 units. So you can come in here, and you can just keep, well, actually, we need to place it back in there. So you can come in here, and you can replace the ionized cobalt. Now you're 40 back in here. You'll pick up your other portable refiner, do the same thing, place it on top of the other one again. Does not have to be perfect as long as it is a little bit behind the other one. Open it back up. That should have made 80 now. So now, and I apologize, you don't have to back out every time. You do have to take it out of here every time, but once you take it out, you can just go right back in. So where's our 80? There's our 80. Place that in there. Portable refiner. place it, break it, open it up, pick it up, put it right back in. We should have 160 now. And it looks like it'll take a while, especially if you're starting out with literally just one cobalt. But obviously it'll double every single time that you're doing this. So now that 160 is going to turn into 420. That doesn't sound right. Maybe. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Let's see here. Is it 420? 320. So then the 320 is going to turn into 640. And we're going to keep doing this. Oh God, why do I keep moving? We're going to keep doing this till we get 9,999. That sounds like it's going to take a really long time. I assure you it's actually not. Once you start getting into the thousands, obviously at that 1,000 is going to turn into 2,000, 2,000 is going to turn into 4,000, 4,000 is going to turn into 8,000, and then from there you're going to be past your 9,999. So I will try to make this as quick as possible for you guys. Almost hit the wrong button there. So this 2,500 is basically going to turn into 5,000. And I'm still preemptively moving over. So there's our 5,000, and then this last one is going to get us over 9,000. Just like Vegeta and Kakarot. So there we go. We have over 9,999. So I'm just going to pick this one back up. We're going to take a look in here. We have an extra 241. There's our 9,999. If we scroll over it, look at that, guys. You already have 1,619,838 off of just one stack. Now, the beautiful thing about that is if you were to keep going and you placed in the 9,999, this right here, it will give you another stack of 9,999. So if you guys want, I would say keep one full stack on you at all times so that you guys can just duplicate this this one stack over and over, and you could actually get, you know, millions very quickly. So obviously we already had 1 million off just that one stack, so now we have 2 million. This would be 3 million. This would end up being 4 million. Alright, and we're not going to do any more. We are going to take a look here. So we have, here's our 9,999, our different stacks. So there's 1.6, another 1.6, another 1.6, and another 1.6. So easy way to make money, guys. Now I will say I tried doing this with these. These are worth nanites. They stack 10 now. It still only gives you units. As far as using, which I don't even have it here, as far as using the trade rocket, which some of you may not even have that may be something you need to unlock. But for those of you who are already on PS4, PS5, or you've been playing for a while and you have the trade rocket, anything that sells for nanites will end up only selling for units and not nanites. So be very careful with that, guys. You can still sell the stuff for units, but I would not suggest it. So we can come here to our trade rocket, or you can do this at any outpost. You can put in the items that you want, and as you can see, when you sell it, when you launch it, it'll automatically give you that 1.6 million. Now, I'm not going to launch it just yet because I do want to show some of the advanced users a little something. I don't know if this is going to make a difference for you guys, but say you're out in the middle of nowhere, your inventory is full, you don't really want to drop anything, but you also don't want to sell anything. One of the things you can do is put everything in your trade rocket. Go wherever you need to go, summon your ship, do whatever you need to do. Technically, you could summon your ship here to the rocket, but if for some reason your ship is broken or all your ships you just don't have access to, whatever the case may be, one of the things that I found out is, say you run halfway across the planet, you know, whatever, you can actually re-summon the rocket. It will cost you more fuel for the rocket, but if you have the fuel, you can actually re-summon the rocket. The same exact rocket will actually come over to you. It won't go and sell. Give it a minute. It does fly up kind of high, but it will come over to you. And the good thing about this is all of the stuff that you just put in there, the 9,999 ionized cobalt that we put in there, it is still in there. So it will basically carry the inventory with you if you're not looking to sell the stuff right away, or if you just want to move some items. So there's our 9,999 because we actually didn't launch it yet. I don't know how long that'll actually stay in there. I don't know technically how far you can go. I did try it quite a bit of ways. It does look like it goes pretty far. I don't know if it's also, you know, between different planets, but it's definitely something you guys may want to at least test out. But for now, we're going to go ahead and sell this. So this is how you sell it with the trade rocket. You'll just hit launch rocket. It'll automatically blast off. And as you can see, right now I'm at 3.96 billion. I don't know at what point it does it, but it will give me that 1.6. It may have already done it too, though, because I do think I was at 3.095, which I think the cap before was only 2.4 billion, or maybe it's 4.2. I honestly don't remember. Anyway, I also wanted to make this video for the advanced users because I wanted to let you know that obviously, since we were just testing it, the duplication glitch for the portable refiner does still work. I wanted to let you know that with the trade rocket, do not put your items worth nanites in there. It will only sell for units, not for the nanites. Also, the Starship shield module I think is worth like 700 and something nanites. This one here, the toxic protection module, was like 655, and then the scanner one was like 641. I was basically trying out different ones. It looks like no matter which one you use, when you only have one of them and you already own it, it's only going to sell for 480. So keep that in mind. It does not matter as long as it's over 480. That's going to be the cap of how much you can sell them for. But the fact that they stack in 10s and 20s now, depending on the inventory that you're stacking them in, you can actually stack them and then sell them in bulk. So that is always a good thing. Where is the space station? Let's get out to space first. There it is. So let's come over to the space station real quick. Yeah, I guess it already gave me that 1.6 million because it's not increasing anymore. But anyway, let's go in here, and I want to show you guys selling the nanites real quick. Sorry, not nanites. I mean, it's 4 nanites, but the modules. So I'm going to keep about 10 of these shield ones just because I am going to keep duplicating those to get more nanites if I need to. Does not matter which vendor you come to as long as they give you nanites. So we're going to come over to this one here. We're going to go to purchase upgrade modules. We're going to go to sell. And then for the inventory slot here, we're going to go down to our Starship shield ones. Look at that. If I sell all the ones I have now, I'll have 129,000 extra nanites. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to sell them all at once. I don't want to do that. So the best thing for me to do, run back over to my ship real quick. I don't know if it's actually going to sell them all at once. I do think it actually goes one by one, but we'll figure that out in a second. So I don't want to sell them all, so we're going to take one stack of these and we're going to place them here in the ship inventory. And the reason for that is because the ship inventory and the exosuit inventory are 2 separate ones when you're selling. So then we can come back over to the vendor, talk with him, pick the right selection again, go to sell, and then you want to make sure you're on exosuit inventory. You can do the Starship one if you want to do it in reverse, but this one here is going to be the one stack that we still have. And it does show that it's going to sell for actually a little bit less because this is 4,522. So it's not even selling for the full 4,800. But anyway, we're going to switch back to our exosuit inventory, which is here. And we're going to sell all of the modules that we have here. So we're going to hit X on this. And look at that. It takes the whole stack, so be very careful with that, guys. Luckily, we still do have our stack here. So be very careful with that, but I just made 129,000 nanites very quickly. And it makes it a lot easier because now you can actually stack them in 10s and 20s. So if you're doing the portable refiner glitch like we were just doing, you can actually duplicate 10 at a time. If you're doing it with the what's it called, the large refiner that is on your freighter, you can actually do 20 at a time. If you're doing the exocraft glitch, I think you can do it 20 at a time there as well. So just a lot of different things to take into consideration, guys. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that the glitch does still work, and for the newcomers, that is actually how you do it. There are multiple glitches on the channel. Please check them out. As far as I know, all the glitches on the channel are still working. Now, as far as if they do or don't work for Switch, I don't know 100%. I do have a Switch, but I don't have No Man's Sky on Switch. So if anyone wants to go ahead and test out the different glitches on the channel for Switch, please be my guest. And if you wanted to, you can actually come back to the channel and let other people know, hey, this is working on the Switch as of patch 4.0.4 or whatever patch you guys are on. Just let everyone know, keep them all updated. Do it on the individual channels and everything, but definitely take a look at that, guys. If you guys have any questions or anything, put them down in the comment section. But thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I will see you guys in the next video.